Hey nerds! So today's video is going to be about my first and second trip to BoxLunch. So I first heard about BoxLunch from another YouTuber. She was going out hunting for some pops and mentioned that she was going to stop by BoxLunch to use some cash lunch, whatever they're called. And I was like, what is this place that she's talking about? So I looked it up and I found one in my state, but it's like 45 minutes away from me. So I wanted to make sure I was going for a purpose. So the first time I went, I just went to see what it looked like, check it out, see what I could find there. The place is awesome. It's just like a Hot Topic or any of those other little stores, FYE, all that. It's just a different version. And then the more I learned about the company, they're pretty dope. For every like $10 you spend, they donate a meal to a child who needs one. And then you can round up whatever change you have from your order and put it towards somebody's school lunch or something like that. So I think that whole concept's pretty dope. Their prices, out of this world. So expensive. But I'm like, maybe it's okay depending on what I'm getting since it's going to a good cause. So my first trip, I was there. I was just looking around, figuring out, what they had. Of course, I was there hunting for pops. So I picked one up. I picked up this guy. This is Crunk from Emperor's New Groove. I freaking love that movie. It's not like a Disney classic like what I grew up on, but I was still pretty young when the movie came out. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was super funny, and I loved Crunk. So, like I told you guys before, I'm pretty freaking cheap. So, if I can find a pop cheaper online, like on Amazon, like if it's something old, like an older common, then I'm just going to buy it on Amazon. So, when I looked on Amazon, it was telling me Crunk was like $20. So, I was like, heck no. I'm not about to buy Crunk from there. I was like, it's a steal. I'm going to get it in the store. BoxLunch sells their pops for $10.90. I'm going to make that move. So after I left and I got home though, I went back to Amazon and I realized it was the retailer that I had clicked on. There was another option with like free Prime shipping for like $6. So I was a little salty because my total ended up being like 12, 13, something like that after I rounded up, but it's whatever. This dude's still pretty cool. So my first trip, I got Crunk. I looked around. They kept asking me if I needed help or if I needed something because I was just looking around so much. But I had never been there, and I drove 45 minutes, so I wanted to check out what they had. So Crunk's first. Now, on my second trip to BoxLunch, I was going for a special reason. A new pop was coming out. I had been waiting for it, hunting for it, trying to order it online. Every night that I went to order it, they never released it, getting frustrated, so I figured I'll just get it in the store. So this guy is who I picked up on my second trip. So I got there early, waited in line, did the whole geek thing, met some cool people who are also waiting. This is the metallic Army Man pop. He's part of the Toy Story line. Even though he's a part of the Toy Story line, he's not actually one of the ones that are like numbered and listed here with the rest of his group. Because the first one that came out, the regular Army Man, was also a special edition. I can't remember if it was to Comic-Con or what it was to, but he was a special edition. And then this is also a special edition. So it's the same one, except this dude's metallic, and this was for the release of Toy Story Land that's coming out to Disney. And then it's also a BoxLunch exclusive. So I went, waited in line, picked up a couple of them, because I wanted to have one to trade for a different BoxLunch exclusive that I missed before I even started collecting pops. So I was able to pick up more than one. I was like the fourth person in line, I think. And I was able to pick up some. So I also made the trade. So that's going to come up in another video. I'll show you guys what I picked up. But I thought this man was pretty dope. He's basic. He's just a little Army Man. But I was too hyped to get him. So while I was there, when you go for like a special release at BoxLunch, usually they give you a little ticket where they let you pick out your pops, they write your name down, and then you get 30% off, I think, for whatever else you buy in the store. So since I got 30 off, I did some calculations and I found some pops that would be cheaper in the store than if I bought them online, like on Amazon. So with 30%, they ended up being cheaper. So I went a little overboard because I was only supposed to be picking up 2 of these guys. Did way more than that. So I got these guys, and then while I was there, you know, since I already started the Emperor's New Groove collection, I figured why not? I had to pick up Pacha and Cusco. So I picked up these guys, regularly $10.90. They were 30% off. You guys can do the math. I'm not about to do it in my head right now. Don't judge me. So they ended up being a fair amount cheaper than what I would have paid online. I think one of them, it was only like 30 cents cheaper, but I'm like, hey, I get to pick my box, make sure the paint job looks good, all that. So I picked up these guys. They're pretty dope. Weight-wise, Pacha's definitely worth more than Cusco as far as like use of materials. He's a little heavier, but they both look pretty dope. I like their detailing, and it just brings me back to a really fun movie. So no, I did not pick up Yzma because she is so much cheaper on Amazon than she is in the store, even with the discounts and stuff. So I'm just going to get the most bang for my buck and wait and order her on Amazon. And then I'll unbox the whole collection once I get Yzma and the Hot Topic exclusive of Cusco when he is the llama. Then I'm going to unbox them, show you guys what they look like close up and what I think about them. So also while I was there, the Doug Pops just came out. And I told myself I didn't need them right away. I was just going to order them on Amazon. But on Amazon, they're $10.99. In the store at BoxLunch, they're $10.90. Plus, with 30% off, they were even cheaper. So I was like, I feel like that's a no-brainer. Like, I just have to get these guys. Like, I loved Doug growing up. Me and my mom watched Doug and this other show, Pepper Ann, all the time. Because my mom also liked them. So it was like a win-win. So I definitely had to pick these two up. Yeah, I mean, and they released earlier in the stores than they did on Amazon. Amazon still had them on pre-order. So I was like, heck yeah, I gotta pick these guys up. So I'm also gonna show you an unboxing of these once I get Pork Chop. I haven't picked him up because they didn't have any at BoxLunch. And then I also want to pick up the Hot Top exclusive Quail Man and Quail Dog from Doug's Journal when him and Pork Chop dress up like superheroes. So I'm gonna get those, and then I'll show you that complete unboxing. And then the last thing I got was just another Disney Pop because I'm obsessed with Disney Pops, especially the throwbacks, Disney and Nickelodeon. There's such nostalgia in them for me. Like, it takes me back to a happy, simple time. So, I picked up Aladdin. Aladdin was one of the coolest dudes when I was younger. Like, he did his own thing. Like, I know he was poor. I didn't think about that when I was little, but he was on his own. Him and Abu, they flew on a magic carpet eventually. Like, you know, he was pretty dope. So, I definitely loved Aladdin, and I loved playing Aladdin on my Super Nintendo. That was my favorite game. So, definitely wanted to pick up Aladdin. He was, again, cheaper in the store for me to get him with the discount versus buying him on Amazon. So, I definitely had to scoop. They had Jasmine and Jafar as Genie, but they're cheaper on Amazon than they were in the store. So I'm just gonna wait and pick those up. And then once I pick up the rest to the set, I'm gonna do an unboxing, show you guys what they look like and what I think. Because I'm an out of the box collector. I just got these, so I haven't taken them out of the box yet. Well, didn't just get them, because if you see when this video came out and then when they release this pop, you'll know I didn't just get them. But I'm just recording a video for them, so I haven't taken them out of the box yet. So I'm excited to see them up close. But yeah, so this was my pop haul that I got for my second trip to BoxLunch. I think it was pretty successful. I definitely spent way more money than I anticipated, but I think I got some pretty dope pops at a good price, and I was able to pick up this special guy and another one that I traded with somebody for another special guy that I'm super excited to show you guys so I can finally take him out of the box. But yeah, so that was it. That's all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, feel free to give me a thumbs up down below. If you have any feedback, any questions, any other pops that you think I should check out, because I'm really into getting these like Disney or nostalgia pops. Most things that I'm interested in, I'll get a pop version. So if there's anything you want to see, leave it in the comments down below. And if you want to be hip to when I'm going to post a new video, feel free to subscribe. Definitely looking for subscribers because I'm new to YouTube. So I'm basically at this point at 0. So yeah, subscribe. But that's all I have for you guys today. So keep it nerdy.